IMYEL, table read. Thank you guys so much for being here. Exterior Cuba, urban city streets, day. IMYEL, late teens, speed pedals her bike through various clusters of people gathered throughout Perico Matanza, Cuba in 1994. Dreamlike POV montage, Cubans seen singing, dancing, yelling, selling everything from illegal produce to household items not found in the local markets. Exterior street of Emiel's house, continuous day. Emiel arrives to her street and suddenly stops as she sees Pedrito, early 30s, being arrested by a communist regime police officer, late 40s. Pedrito fights, not holding anything back.
You motherfucker, get fucked. Fidel can suck my dick. Down with the revolution.
Look at you. You think you're so tough, huh, Pedrito? Shut the fuck up, right? Or I'll split you in two.
I'm not one to stay quiet, you son of a bitch.
The police officer takes his baton and aggressively clocks Pedrito in the face a few times. Blood starts gushing out.
Now what? You're gonna shut the fuck up or do you want some more?
Pedrito spits blood from his disfigured mouth at the officer's face, sending the officer into orbit, and he unleashes countless blows to Pedrito's body.
Freedom of the motherland.
Shut up, faggot, or I end you right here on the sidewalk.
Pedrito, nearly lifeless on the ground, suddenly spots IMYEL. Close up on IMYEL, then close up Pedrito as they lock eyes.
IMYEL, run. Get out of here. Don't ever look back. Just go. This is no way to live.
Who the fuck is IMYEL?
Run, IMYEL, run.
The police officer frantically looks around in search of IMYEL, spotting her as she stands frozen, watching her friend. Close-up police officer seeing IMYEL, close-up IMYEL seeing police officer.
Get out of here. Go. Leave now.
IMYEL snaps out of her trance as the police officer starts running towards her. She begins to pedal faster than ever before, looking back to check if she's lost the officer in her wake. Somehow he's right behind her, now also on a bike. He catches up to her, shoves her off her bike. She's kicking and trying to scream, but nothing comes out. Baton in hand, the police officer prepares to take his first blow when suddenly, right before contact, nightmare sequence ends. Cut to exterior, IMYEL's bedroom window, present day, dawn. Pull in wide shot through the window of IMYEL's bedroom. We see her being shaken awake by her dad, Leo, late 50s, warm, endearing smile. IMYEL knows exactly what his urgency means. Today is the day they flee from Cuba. Interior, IMYEL's bedroom, continuous, dawn. IMYEL sits up in her bed, drenched in a cold sweat, looking into her father's eyes.
Same nightmare again?
IMYEL doesn't answer, just somberly nods her head yes.
I'm sorry, love. You have to get up, though. It's time. We're leaving.
IMYEL embraces her dad, and he caresses the back of her head. After a few moments, he gets up and makes his way out, leaving IMYEL to get ready. Interior, IMYEL's bedroom, moments later, dawn. IMYEL, freshly showered, sits hugging her knees to her chest. At her feet are several photos spread out of her with her best friends.
I'm gonna miss you guys so much.
She hugs a few photos to her chest and quietly begins to weep. Interior kitchen, continuous, dawn. IMYEL's mom, Mary, late 40s, nervous and simultaneously excited, preps 3 backpacks with cans of food. Interior, parents' bedroom, continuous, dawn. Leo sits on his bed surrounded by US dollar bills, counting 4 separate stacks of $250 over and over again. Eventually, he stashes away the money into a brown paper bag and shoves it into his pants pocket. Exterior, patio, back door, moments later, dawn. The 3 of them file out with their backpacks. IMYEL is the last to exit. Exterior, sidewalk, continuous, dawn. The sun barely out. Leo, Mary, and IMYEL speed walk in unison, keeping a steady pace as to avoid being seen by anyone.
You guys okay?
Mary and IMYEL nod their head yes.
How much longer till we reach the car?
What car?
You're driving off to Ecaibarien.
What? Why so far away?
It's the only way, my love. But don't worry, they say this driver has done this drive plenty of time before.
Then they finally spot the driver. They see a man standing outside of his car, in the distance, impatiently checking his watch. Exterior, creepy alley, continuous, dawn. Ignacio, late 50s, spots the 3 of them opens his car doors, signaling to them they are in cahoots. Still, the three of them hesitantly approach the car.
Hello, I'm Ignacio. You guys are late.
Hello, Ignacio. I'm Leo. This is my wife, Miri, and my daughter, IMYEL.
It's 6:15 a.m. I was about to leave.
I know, I'm sorry, and thank you for waiting.
It's fine. Just get in. We have a long drive ahead of us.
The four of them enter the car and drive off. Interior moving car, continuous day. No one says a word. They just share varying glances. Miri reaches over to Emil's hand and gives it 3 tight squeezes. I love you. This is their way of comforting each other. Emil closes her eyes, drifting away. Cut to flashback. Home, kitchen, night before. In a candlelit kitchen, Emil opens the cabinets and starts grabbing cups and silverware to set the dinner table. Miri, over the stove, cooking dinner, glances at her.
Do it exactly how I show you.
Emil scoffs, makes her way into the candlelit dining room. Interior dining room, continuous night. Emil straightens out the tablecloth, adding cups and silverware to the table. She lets out a big sigh while taking in all the candles and sits down.
Mommy, I'm done setting the table.
Thank you, my love. Leo, come on. Time to eat.
Leo sits at the table. Miri brings in each plate set with its designated rations. Leo with the most food, then Emil, and lastly, Miri with the latest amount. Miri sits down. They both glance at Leo. He nods.
Let's eat.
Everything looks so yummy, Mommy. Thank you.
Miri gives Emil a warm smile.
Who says you can't cook in the dark?
The house here like the olden days.
Emil breaks out into a silly reporter voice.
The year is 1705. Benjamin Franklin has yet to discover electricity conservation?
Leo responds back in a similar silly reporter voice.
Benjamin, recently born, barely knows how to wipe his own ass. Cuba feels the consequences.
They let out belly laughs with a mouth full of food.
You guys are so gross. We are at the table, Leo. Please.
Oh, it's a joke, Miri. Come on, don't be like that.
I thought it was pretty funny.
I know, right?
Suddenly, Pedrito's bloody image re-enters Emil's mind. She pushes her food plate aside.
I can't stop seeing Pedrito's face, covered in blood.
Leo and Miri know exactly what Emil is about to share.
Emil, not at the table.
If you can talk about ass wiping, she can talk about this. Leave her be.
Leo backs down. Miri reaches out her hand, but she gives Emil 3 comforting squeezes. I love you.
I see him covered in blood, screaming, wishing death on Fidel. Almost like he was finally releasing himself of all he ever wanted to say. Because it didn't matter anymore. They were taking him away regardless. And of course, everything he was saying was true, but with all the more reason, you can't just be.
Saying whatever you want. We don't have that freedom anymore, which is why I spend my life telling you to be more careful.
In that moment, the electricity shoots back up. The house is now lit by lamps and ceiling lights. They have no reaction to this.
Do you guys still think we'll be leaving soon?
Today, your aunt let us know there's a boat heading out there tomorrow with enough space for you.
Emil's eyes grow wide.
We wouldn't be able to go with you. There's not enough space for us.
Miri and Leo share a somber glance.
Will you still want to go, even though we would have to stay?
Yes, I want to leave right now. You guys would go sometime later, right?
Yes, of course. Soon as we can.
Emil shows no remorse and nods in agreement.
Okay, then it's being decided. Let me call your aunt and let her know.
Cut back to present moment in the car. Exterior Caribe town entrance day. They drive past the infamous Estatua del Cangrejo crab statue, which marks the entrance of the town. Interior car continuous day. Ignacio pulls up a few feet away from a docking port.
We're here. Get out and walk towards the docks. Captain Navarro should be there waiting with the flatboat.
Leo, Miri, and IMYEL grab their backpacks, exit the car, and start making their way towards the port. Exterior docking port moments later, day. It's early morning, but the docking port is already packed. Up ahead, IMYEL spots a group of about 15 people, varying from singles, couples, small families, and even a newborn baby boarding a flatboat.
Could that be them?
Seems like it.
Let's go. We're late.
Exterior docking port near flatboat continuous day. Captain Navarro, 30s, guides the passengers onto the boat, screening each of them as they board, aware of each of their circumstances, or so he thinks.
Pick up the pace, people. We're behind schedule and it's gonna be a hot one. Let's go.
A family of 3 with a baby approaches the front of the line. Male passenger, early 20s, female passenger, early 20s, newborn baby.
Hold on. You guys didn't mention anything about a baby.
The baby's mother tightens her grip on him.
Please, Captain Navarro, he's my son. My wife is still breastfeeding.
I understand that, but like I just said, no one mentioned anything about a baby.
The baby starts crying, almost like he's advocating for his spot on the flatboat.
Please, this is no way to live. Shit is going quickly downhill, and my son deserves better.
Captain Navarro softens at the sight of the crying baby in his mother's arms and waves them onto the flatboat.
Thank you. Thank you, Captain. We'll never forget you.
Behind them, a young girl, under 10, stands alone waiting to board.
Where's your mom, girl?
She's not coming.
She sent you alone?
Yes, they came and took her away yesterday. I was hiding under our bed.
The young girl drops her head drenched in sadness.
Are you sure?
Yes, more than sure.
He waves the young girl onto the flatboat, finally arriving at IMYEL, Leo, and Miri.
Leo, great seeing you. Glad you guys made it.
Yeah, so are we.
So do you have my money?
I mean, I haven't seen you ask anyone else for money.
Captain Navarro menacingly scoffs under his breath. Leo stares him down, not fazed.
Now, wait a minute. Are you the one with the flatboat?
No, but I'm the one with $1,000.
And what use do those $1,000 have it, if not to giving it to me?
I mean, you know, there are thousands of people fleeing Cuba in this exact moment. I'm certain that if I tried, I could find 5 other captains.
Well, then go on. Do it. What's holding you back?
Leo, not standing down, attempts to negotiate.
Look. Why don't I just give you 500 for the 3 of us?
Captain Navarro 10 toes down on his initial price.
It's 1,000 for the 3 of you. Or you don't board the boat.
Captain Navarro smiles. He knows he has the upper hand.
750?
Nope.
Miri tugs at Leo's arm. He turns to his family, and they both look back at him on the verge of tears, desperate to flee.
So what's it going to be? You coming or not? You're holding up my line.
Leo relents, handing Captain Navarro the brown paper bag with $1,000.
Very well. To Miami. Welcome aboard.
Leo, Miri, and IMYEL board onto the flatboat. Exterior, interior, anchored flatboat, front end continuous day. IMYEL and her parents head towards the front end of the flatboat and make space for themselves in a tiny corner.
You girls ready?
Miri and IMYEL give him a warm smile. Miri looks back at the shore.
Thank you for everything, my Cubita.
IMYEL embraces her parents in a tight group hug, squeezing her eyes shut, nearing tears again. Cut to flashback. Interior kitchen night before. Leo deeply sighs and picks up the landline phone on the wall. The other side of the call, inaudible. We only hear him.
And they say yes? What? Since when? Okay, then yes, we'll also go. I'll be good for the money, don't worry. 1,000 US dollars for the 3 of us? Perfect. Let them know that Limas will be there tomorrow.
He hangs up the phone and rushes over to his gallery wall in the living room. Interior living room, gallery wall, continuous, night. Leo eagerly takes down his frames. Revealed behind each frame are perfectly carved out rectangles sealed by red bricks. He meticulously begins to pull out each red brick.
My love, what are you doing in there?
We're getting the fuck out of here. All the three of us.
Mary and Emil rush over to him, now all three of them in the living room.
What? How's that? I thought there wasn't enough space.
Seems like there's enough space with $1,000. Help me.
Jesus Christ, thank you, God.
Thank you to me. I'm the one that's worth for this money, girl.
They feverishly compile their bounty of freedom. Extreme wide shot of about 15 to 20 frames scattered around the living room. Some lean up against the wall, others are flat on the ground. Red bricks and dust consume the floor. Several US dollars in small piles surround the three of them. In that moment, the power goes off. They are now, again, lit by candlelight. Leo scoops up all the money lying around and makes his way to his bedroom. Mary and Emil sit, stunned, unable to move. Fade into present day, exterior, interior, moving flatboat sometime later. A few passengers lean overboard, seasick. Emil sits near the front edge of the boat with her hand floating about, surrendering to the waves at ease. Mary closely watches her.
Emil, please be careful. These are shark-infested waters.
Oh, relax. It's fine. We're going pretty fast. It's not like they'd be able to get me.
Yeah, that's what you think.
Emil, respect your mother. Get your hands out of the water right now.
Mary is a nervous wreck. She can't help it and averts her eyes. Leo, composed.
Oh my God. Okay, both of you need to relax.
Emil takes her hand out of the water. Plain saltine crackers and fish cans are being passed around along with plastic cups of water. Emil takes a cup and chugs it. Exterior moving flatboat sometime later day. Piles of empty fish cans and plastic water cups consume the floor of the flatboat. Surrounding them is just the open waters, no sign of land nearby. Exterior, interior, moving flatboat front end continuous day. The young girl from earlier notices a mother breastfeeding her newborn baby and quietly begins to weep right near Emil.
What's wrong?
I want my mom.
Where's your mom?
I don't know. They came in and took her. I was hiding under our bed, just like she told me to do if they came.
Emil brings the little girl's head to her waist in a tight embrace.
I'm absolutely certain that your mom will be so proud of you once she finds out you made it to Miami.
The young girl wipes away her tears and tightly embraces Emil back.
You're so pretty and also really nice.
Oh, you're even prettier than me. What's your name?
Yeli. Yeli Espinosa. You?
Emil. Emil Lima.
Yeli digs into her pocket and pulls out her pack of crackers and offers some to Emil. They nibble on their crackers in a comfortable shared silence, basking in the adventure. Exterior, interior, moving flatboat helm sometime later day. Captain Navarro notices his fuel running much lower than planned. Only less than half a tank of fuel left. Terrified.
Ladies and gentlemen, we seem to have a big problem.
Suddenly, a loud bang goes off at the back end of the boat. Smoke starts coming out of the engine. The passengers all start to freak out.
Everyone, please stay calm.
Brother, what the fuck do you mean stay calm? We're in the middle of the ocean without gas, it seems, and barely any water left.
Several passengers scream out in sheer terror as others quietly pray. Leo rushes over to the helm.
What can we do, Captain?
Captain Navarro distraughtly shakes his head. He doesn't know what to do.
How much gas do we have left?
None. And the engine just went out from not having gas. Everything is broken.
And well, what do you mean everything is broken?
Broken. We need to start rowing.
End.